Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we are going to talk about how to be top of mind. So this actually came up because a friend of mine, his name is John Hall, runs a company called Influence & Co. His book just came out and it's called Top of Mind. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about this because a lot of what, the content that we're creating and, the content that Neil's creating, all the videos he's doing, all the blog posts, things like that, the speaking, it kind of makes him top of mind, right? So I guess, Neil, you can talk about your experience with it and then we can talk about kind of the benefits around it as well and what you're seeing.
Sure. In marketing, I believe in the rule of 7. Someone sees you 7 times, they're much more likely to convert. Now, it's hard to be the best at everything, but if you do a good enough job, like you get 80% there and you do it in quantity, I found that it's much more effective than if you do things, like you do it exceptionally well, you're at 100% and you do it in less quantity. Everyone has a different playbook. For example, a good friend of mine, Brian Dean from Backlinko, he does blog posts, but he doesn't write as frequently as me. And his blog posts usually get more traffic than mine, but I beat him in quantity, right? So in total, I can get more traffic than him. But you have to keep in mind, I have a team and he doesn't. So it's kind of like cheating. And I've been an entrepreneur for a lot longer, so I have more resources at my fingertips than he does. Same with videos. I produce daily videos. He produces videos, let's say, maybe once a month or once every few weeks. Each of his videos is higher quality than my videos, but because I'm producing so many, I'm able to eventually, I think I'll be able to beat him in quote unquote pure traffic, right? And that allows me to stay top of mind, and that allows me to get sheer volume and try to be an industry leader. But there's different strategies and approaches. If you don't have a big team, the best way to be top of mind is copying what Brian Dean from Backlinko is doing, in which don't produce a ton of stuff, but when you do produce it, make sure it's the best quality out there. And if you have resources like me, then instead of focusing on getting to 100% like Backlinko is, focus on getting to 80% and just doing it in quantity. And that's also like an example between HubSpot and Moz. If you look at Moz, their blog posts and content is way better than HubSpot, but I think HubSpot gets around like 3 to 4 times more traffic from Google per month purely because they have volume.
The benefit behind this, it's cool to see that, people say, Neil, I see your stuff all the time, or Eric, I see your stuff everywhere, right? And we actually get, I was showing Neil some texts. I got a screenshot from somebody that came from Barcelona with a screenshot of, our podcast. And then somebody else was like, well, I was walking into a friend's car, like CEO of this company, and, he's listening to Marketing School as I walked in, right? So that's being top of mind, like you're everywhere. But the benefit behind it is that basically, if people are, who are they going to think of first when it comes to marketing, right? Or like same thing with SEO, right? Usually people are going to say Brian Dean, he's in there, right? Because Brian Dean does really good work. His content's really good. Now, when you think about marketing, it's like, well, I listen to the Marketing School podcast all the time. Well, maybe it makes sense to work with Neil. Like maybe I have a tool that I want Neil to invest in, or maybe, the Marketing School podcast to take a look at, right? We're going to be top of mind. And then if you're just appearing in all these different things and it's relevant, then it helps at the end of the day. So whether it's, speaking, whether it's videos, whether it's blog posts, whether it's podcasts, whatever it is exactly, if you really want to be kind of, ahead of the pack, it helps to be top of mind.
Yeah, and to be top of mind, you just have to do stuff consistently for a long period of time. I'm talking about not 4, 5, or 6 months, year plus, and you have to do it in quantity. So doing those 2 things will help you stay top of mind. And you can't just rely on one channel. Every company or person that I know who's top of mind is leveraging multiple channels, from blogging to podcasting to videos. You don't have to do all of them, but some of them. Could even be guest posting or speaking at conferences. You pick what they are, but just make sure you're doing it consistently, you're leveraging multiple channels, and you're doing it for over a year.
Great. So that's it for today's episode. Go try and be top of mind, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.